Yeah, so first of all, I'm gonna say this is the last video I do in this studio, and I'm gonna go back to doing videos in Studio 1.0, 1.2. Okay, so a lot of stuff recently here was going on, so and I'm gonna do this really quick. So when I went back a few days ago, the first I saw was this bucket, if you can see, with the rock was turned over, and this bench here was flipped to the side, and the microwave was broken, punch broken, the glass on the microwave, a stone on top. So if you can see here what it says, this is the village where I am. So it's Ullatti village, small town, Ullatti samhällsföreningen slalom. So they have skis everywhere, and what is it called, boost for skis or everything. Then today I on this chair when I'm sitting, there was a pill, and I thought, is it really a pill? Because I started to feel trapped, then they tried to do something, so whatever. So let's see now. Can you see this there? And I broke this in two with this thing. So with one of these round things, does it show on cam? Yeah, one of these round things. So, and it was a candy, and I suspected it was these kids who were on bikes and asking in English, strangely enough, how are you or whatever. So I'm not easily scared or anything, but villages in Sweden are, it's called samhörighet. So people looking out for each other and everything. So I don't do any harm, any problem. The only thing I have is they don't know who I am anyway. So I have a criminal past, so I'm not easily scared. I'm not that scared right now, but it feels weird. And there was this kids on the bike I seen one time. So why I thought, why would I trying to test me and put a candy on the share, or I seen other adults many times, but whatever. I'm just not scared. I'm not easily scared, but it feels kind of eerie, you know. So I'm not gonna film here anymore. I'm going back to the old studio, the one car parking garage, after this video. But I've been here for hours now. Very eerie feeling. I'm very paranoid also, so it's probably just the kids. So anyways, this is a follow-up to my last video where I ranked my top 10 favorite tales from the Crypt episode. So here I'm gonna rank my all tales from the Crypt season. So I scribbled down stuff. So as always, Tales from the Crypt is an horror anthology television series that aired for 7 seasons and 93 episodes in 1989 to 1996, based on the gruesome easy comic books of the 50s, like Tales from the Crypt, where the name comes from, The Vault of Horror, crime suspense stories, and many others. No real source who actually created this series. I'm not really sure if you can trust the IMDb IMDb because it doesn't really say in the opener of every episode in Tales from the Crypt. So every episode has an introduction by the show's mascot, the Crypt Keeper, voiced by John Kassir. Very comedic. Bad jokes and horrific puns, always. The Tales from the Crypt team is composed by the legendary musician Danny Elfman, who is mostly known for doing Tim Burton movies, composed the music for Tim Burton movies. So the first 6 seasons was made and produced in the US. The 7th season in Britain moved to England. So some episodes aren't even horror because like crime suspense stories and others. So, but I can say this is my favorite horror anthology television series because most episodes are horror. So there was a earlier 1972 anthology film movie, feature-length film called Tales from the Crypt, which I can't remember much of, but it was okay. Wasn't really a big fan and other stuff. Then Demon Knight, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight with John Kassir as the Crypt Keeper in 1995, I think, and 2 others after, Bordello of Blood, and then the last one, the Ritual, whatever it's called. I had it downloaded from internet, but I don't think I saw the whole thing. It was so bad. So anyway, season 1 had 6 episodes, season 2 had 18 episodes, season 3 had 14 episodes, season 4 had 14 episodes, season 5 had 13 episodes, season 6 had 15 episodes, season 7 had 13 episodes. So this is the ranking of all 7 Tales from the Crypt seasons from worst to best, with mentions of my elite, very, very elite favorite Tales from the Crypt episodes. So season 7, 13 episodes, mostly known as the worst season, same for me. But although I gotta say the first episode, Feather Caper, obviously my favorite episode from this season, is my favorite, one of my top 10 favorite episodes, and has the best twist endings I've seen in Tales from the Crypt episodes, because Tales from the Crypt has plot twist and twist endings. And also I'm not gonna go through who wrote the screenplays and directed every episode. The video would be too long, so okay. 6 episodes. We're going to talk about this later. The first episode, The Man Who Was Dead, episode 1, the first episode, my favorite episode of the season, in my top 10 favorite episodes. Yeah, the amazing start for Tales from the Crypt. Then the second episode, An All Through the House, which is mostly known as the best Tales from the Crypt episode. Not one of my top 10 though, but and not one. It's really good, but it's not one of my top favorites. So I just had to get that out of the way. Then the ventriloquist dummy, whatever it was, episode in this series, is not in my top 10, so okay. So 5 seasons, 6, 15 episodes. I guess my favorite from season 6, I think after season 5 the Tales from the Crypt series got so much worse in a weird way. Why it lacked so much after season 5. So the only reason season 6 is better than season 1 for me personally, because season 1 just had 6 episodes. 6 episodes, and all other season had so much more. So So going all through them and together of all the episodes, so that's why, because it's so much more episodes, so that's why season 6 is over season 1, because season 1 only had 6 episodes and all other seasons had more, so much more. So In the Grove, episode 10, maybe my favorite episode. I really liked it. It's not a popular episode, but I like it. Then for season 2, 18 episodes. Weird. First season had 18 episodes, and first season had 6 episodes. Season 2 had 18 episodes. After had much less, but my favorite from season 2 is Cutting Cards, episode 3. My favorite in season 2, and in my top 10 favorite pair from the Crypt episode. 3, season 4, 14 episodes. My favorite episode, which could be ranked as the number 1 Tales from the Crypt episode, is very known. Was Cooking, episode 6, in my top 10. 2, season 3, 14 episodes. Top Billing, episode 5, in my top 10. Morning Mess, episode 10, my favorite of season 3, in my top 10. Yellow, episode 14, final episode of the season, which is the only episode that is longer than all the rest. So I was surprised that this wasn't in my top 10 when I did the last video. It's a war episode, it's very, very good, but no, it didn't make my top 10. Then we get into, and I'm gonna also say there's many other episodes that are very, very good in these seasons, but this is the one I mention is my elite favorite Tales from the Crypt episode. Here we go. This is probably very often ranked as the best season. 1, season 5, 13 episodes. Death of Some Salesman, first episode, in my top 10. Forever Ambergris, episode 3. Oh, amazing. Also war episode, horror war episode. People Who Live in Brass Hearses, episode 5, in my top 10 favorite Tales from the Crypt episodes. 2 for the Show, episode 6, my favorite episode from this season, and my favorite episode in Tales from the Crypt. From Crime Stories, is not a horror story, very Hitchcockian, Alfred Hitchcock. Creep Course, season 9, in my top 10 favorite Tales from the Crypt episodes. So that's the ranking, and the next video I'm gonna do, which I know what it is, and it's gonna be my top 10 favorite my top 10 favorite Iron Maiden songs ranked, which I'm gonna do in Studio 1.0, 1.0. Okay, so I'm not gonna be here anymore because it's a little frightening. I think it's just kids doing this. So see you next time, bye.